Greetings, I am Ayana Allison, a fourth-year business administration student from San Diego, California.
Good evening, I am Christian Cobb, a fourth-year business administration student from Riverdale, Georgia.
Greetings, I am Taquisha Robb, a graduating business administration student from Jacksonville, Florida.
Greetings, I am Timothy King, a graduating senior from Plainfield, Illinois.
And we are Illusion Inc.
Our agenda for today is to go over Marvel's history, your vision, mission, value statements, your internal and external analysis, identify your strategic issue, and recommend a strategy. Show you how to implement the plan, project your financial and non-financial benefits, and then at the end of the presentation, we have a short question and answer.
All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about Marvel first. Marvel is actually one of the most prominent character-based entertainment companies in the world. You all have a portfolio of over 9,000 characters, as well as you utilize multiple branches of business, including publishing, licensing, as well as entertainment. Next. You all already had a pre-existing value statement, which was Marvel is built on a strong foundation of originality, imagination, and innovation. Now this is completely true, and it follows your guidelines to where you want to go with the company, so we didn't do anything to it. However, you all did not have a mission statement, nor did you have a vision statement, so we did create one for you. The vision statement we created is here. We strive to become the world's premier entertainment company through licensing and publishing of our beloved Marvel characters. This lets the world know who you are and where you want to go and who you want to become. As I said, you all did not have a mission statement either, so we created one as well. And it starts off, Marvel Entertainment is a long-standing entertainment company that utilizes a select team of innovators
that focuses on publishing, licensing, and film to develop and promote over 9,000 characters in a variety of ways.
Our aim is to create products for worldwide distribution while providing entertainment and leisure for our loyal fans and customers.
Via online platforms by providing a high-quality experience that presents familiar characters in a refreshing, innovative fashion.
Here we have some strengths that Marvel has currently. With the 36% of the market share in the entertainment business, that is a very strong hold on the market. Also, with the 9,000 characters that you guys currently have to market to different television shows and movies, as well as licensing for other products, that's also a very good strength. Also, you guys have a very high revenue per employee, which is $4 million per employee, and also the Avengers is the third highest gross film of all time, which is very good. And this moves us to your weaknesses. Some of the things that we notice is that there are few opportunities for promotion within the company, and that's vertical and horizontal movement. Being that Marvel is fully owned subsidiary of Disney, there is no direct financial statements for analysis for investors. Also, you do not own the rights to some of the characters that you've created over the years, with the X-Men being owned by Fox. And also there's a lack of diversity in the top end.
Now we go to your opportunities, threats, and strategic issues. Your opportunities are the Hollywood and California Film TV Tax Credit Program. What this is a tax credit program made by Governor Jerry Brown that tells between $100 million and $330 million. If you make a movie in California between those budgets, they'll give you a tax credit. Also, consumers are likely to pay for films with a high critical buzz. We need to make sure that your Marvel films continue to be at a high critical buzz so that more consumers want to see your movies against others in the box office. Action and adventure films have dominated the film industry releases recently. This is your primary sector, and this is what you're the best at. So we want to make sure that you guys continue to be in this top spot. Also, new red eye camera technology, which gives you more frames per second, which means that you have higher quality films, more realistic films, and a better sound quality. Now on your threats. Increased terrorist threats made by other countries around the world. We want to make sure that you don't offend any other cultures around the world. So we want to make sure that your films are politically correct. Also, TV and film piracies will cause loss of revenue from movies and shows. People are now illegally downloading shows and movies off of their tablets, laptops, and phones. So we want to make sure that we can help fight this to save some of your revenue. Also, the movie production industry is set to decline by 1.2% between now and 2020. Also, dwindling theater attendance by people due to the social buzz or lack of social buzz, and Hollywood's race problem. There's a huge race problem in Hollywood because there are not enough minorities who have top character or top player spots.
Throughout this, we've defined a strategic issue for Marvel, and it's that Marvel, although you have 9,000 characters, you do not tap into these characters, and mainly you do not tap into your minority characters. So we found that the issue should be Marvel should try to incorporate minority characters into their phase 3 of movies. With the issue being stated, our recommendation is market penetration by marketing campaign to focus on 2 minority characters, Storm, the black female from X-Men, and Firebird, a Latina female.
The strategy rationale for the reasons that we chose this were, your main issue is your lack of diversity. Now, when you decide to go and invest into these 2 lesser known minority female characters, you will be reaching into a market share that you guys have not yet touched.
To do the implementation plan, we want to start off with establishing annual objectives. We want to increase the consumer awareness of these 2 minority characters from Marvel. We also want to devise policies to enforce employee involvement in the decision-making process so that everyone has a say in what goes on in the company. We also want to form a diverse marketing team under your Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Paul Gitter, and that would take $50,000 to move 5 people up vertically and give them a $10,000 bonus each.
Okay, now once we have devised this marketing team, the next thing we want to do is gather some information on what are the best areas for us to go into with these 2 characters and where will they best sell. After we've decided on that, we will decide on what characters, and like we already told you, we've already started this plan, and we have chosen Storm and Firebird. The 2 actresses that we have chosen to play them are Keke Palmer for the young Storm and
Rosalind Sanchez for Firebird.
Okay, now these 2 are very well-known actresses in the film industry in general and definitely in the minority industry. One thing we will need to get through is acquiring permission to use Storm from Fox because they do currently own her.
Now we will go to our marketing campaign. The marketing campaign we want to have for you is #That'sMarvelous. So on social media, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Every time we see something or hear something about Marvel, we want you to use #That'sMarvelous. We also have a sweepstakes. We partner with Doritos, and you have a scavenger hunt to find and put together the silhouettes of Firebird and Storm. We also have television commercials and radio advertisements, and all this will total $13.3 million. We also want to evaluate the sales and customer feedback from your upcoming Black Panther movie starring Chadwick Boseman. We also want to begin production on the Storm movie and the Firebird show in the summer of 2017, which will cost a total of $260 million, with the pilot airing in summer of 2018 on ABC for Firebird.
One thing you guys are very well known for doing is to drop these little Easter eggs, as you like to call them, at the end of your movies after the credits. What we would like to do is increase the advertising for Storm's movie by placing one of these Easter eggs at the end of the Black Panther movie, because one of the little known facts about you all's characters is that Storm is actually married to Black Panther in the comic book storyline. Once we do this and the movie is released November of 2018, we plan to evaluate sales and customer reviews for the Storm film. Once we do that, we plan on spending roughly about $286.5 million on this implementation plan.
Okay, so your projected benefits financially. Your return on investment will be 5.2% over the next 2 years. We also want to increase your net income by $15 million and maintain a high gross profit margin of 46%.
Some of the customer benefits that we found is customers will be more enticed to watch the Marvel films in theater. And due to their high quality and live action, they will definitely appeal to customers' pesos. More films should be released in Phase 3, including the new Avengers, which comes out May 1st, 2015, and the distinctive competency of 9,000 characters and 30,000 stories.
From an internal business process perspective, one of the things that our strategy hits on is each employee will be aligned with the strategy that we are implementing through training, as well as aligned with the new mission, vision, and value statements, and this will help us expand our target market. Also, from the balanced scorecard, when we look at the learning and growth, we will also have a training on diversity, and we'll use campaigns such as Women Are Important Too and Everyone's Equal to forward those, and we'll have an assessment on that also.
Some of the risks that may happen in doing this implementation plan is loss of profits, loss of market share, TV show cancellation, poor reception, and low ratings. So we decided to make a contingency plan just to battle those things.
So the question is, what if it goes wrong? We definitely plan to have a backup for if we do suffer some of these risks that we just named. Now, if the movies do tend to cost too much, cost too less, or lose us some of the viewers that we already have, our plan is to completely invest into television and make a show that will focus on a different, diverse, minority character that you guys already have in your portfolio, and they'll focus on one every different week, which will give us more of an opportunity to span across lots of different cultures. Now, this will help us to regain some of that market share as well as some of those lost viewers that we may have lost with the failing plan.
So the future looks marvelous. In this presentation, we learned that diversity is key. There needs to be restructure of top management at Marvel Entertainment LLC. We plan to help you increase your target market by 3%, raise your net income by $15 million, and help you to continue to be the leader in film production.
Thank you for letting us have a portion of your time, and now we will open the floor for any questions.